Fuzzy Biker here. We are at Baxter Cycle, and look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? That is the new Triumph 660 Tiger Sport. An absolutely beautiful machine. Let that one soak in. I love the color. It's my favorite color in motorcycle. Just absolutely gorgeous. Look at that dash. Wow. Adjustable from the cockpit. Beautiful rear end. Monoshock. I love the paint. Little sharp gills here. Intakes. Look at all that little detail everywhere. Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, let's start with the engine. It's an inline triple. I love this stainless steel header on there. Isn't that just gorgeous? Just fabulous looking thing. Brushed stainless steel all the way to the back. Okay, 3-cylinder, dual overhead cam, 4 valves per cylinder, fuel injected of course, 12-to-1 compression, 240 degree crank, 240 degree crank. Just great. Motor puts out a whopping 80 horsepower. 80. I think that's class leading for a bike in this range, 660. 47 foot-pounds of torque. That's a lot of torque. Isn't that just beautiful? Here's its sibling. Electronic throttle. I was kind of playing with that. It kind of has an interesting feel to it. I like it. 6-speed gearbox. I don't know if you can get an assist shift or not. I think you can on the other bike. It's got an X-ring chain. It's a very large sprocket. Wet multi-plate clutch, slipper clutch. What else would you expect, right? The brakes, they're Nissan, dual disc on the front. Look at those things. 2-piston, so it's a floating caliper. ABS, of course. 310 millimeters. The rear is a 255 millimeter Nissan with a single piston. The reservoir is behind this protector. Well, there's the reservoir, but there's the actuator. Just gorgeous. Front forks are 41 millimeter Showa canisters. Canister fork reversed. Very sporty looking. I love it. I love it. The rear's got a monoshock. Showa mono. RSU, I'm sorry, with a remote. This is the cool part. You can adjust the stamping right here with this knob right on the side. Get a passenger, you can run it up or down, whichever way you want. Look at this detail. Isn't this just gorgeous? Everything is just, I think this is a reservoir here for fluid, but everything is just taken care of. Very nicely done. I always love the foot pegs on Triumphs. Everything's beautiful, just beautiful. The rear tire is a 17 180 by 55. Check it out, 180. Just humongous. And the front tire is a 17, also 120 by 70. Let's see if we can spot the brand. Michelin Road 5. Oh, that's a good tire. Michelin Road 5, front and back. By the way, they're 150 millimeters of travel on both the front and the back shocks, which is substantial. I think that's 6 inches or so. Seat height is 32.8, 32.9 inches. And the wheelbase of this hot rod Smoking hot rod. 55.8 inches. I think that's the same as this hot rod over here. Isn't that just gorgeous? That's the regular Trident. This is the irregular Trident. The other nifty thing about this is we've got a 4.5 gallon tank. That's my big quib on a lot of bikes, is the tanks are too small. So that makes this something you could interstate cruise with. Give you some range, 40, 50 miles. Let's say you get 45 miles a gallon. That's a pretty decent range. And the service intervals on these are about 10,000 miles, I believe. That's oil change and valve adjustments, things like that. Isn't that just nifty? Things that really stand out. This stands out, the dampening adjustment for the rear. This, from the cockpit, you can adjust this. A little tight yet. I love the exhaust. I love the engine. I'd love to hear this running. We'll take on, it's about 0 degrees out today, so we're not going to take one out for a run, but you can get luggage, matched luggage for this that clips on these little supports right here. There's a second one over here. Mirrors. Let's run the dash up again. Fuel gauge in the top, miles per hour, tachometer. This motorcycle has traction control. It also has road and rain mode, I believe. ABS brakes, of course. And this is a TFT. Look at that color. Isn't that nifty? I'm in love with it. Switch gear. It's got pass to flash light, flash to pass light. Horn down here. I'm not sure what this is. These must be the controls for the electronics. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. One thing I noticed over here was looks like the brake lever is adjustable. You can adjust the throw right here. Isn't that just a super looking machine? This is your entry level Tiger, I guess. And this actually appeals to me more because even though they weigh about the same as the bigger Tigers, one is it's cheaper, less money, and two is it's physically smaller than a full-size Tiger, which I don't. Those are Tigers over yonder. I don't mind the larger bike, but I have a thing where I'd like smaller motorcycles. Isn't that just gorgeous? Look at this white spring on the back here. Little half fender. Huh, I wonder if these are stock. It's for the rack. Let me put it up on center. Very good looking machine. Love the silver and the red together. Boy, let that soak in. And the seat is very long. I sat on this earlier. Looks like you got plenty of seat, which means if you were going to go on a long ride, you have plenty of options for seating. This, on the other hand, is not that big. These are cask grab bars for the passenger. I think they make a trunk pack for this also. I'm pretty sure they do. Beautiful, beautiful. If you want the lighter version, there it is. Baxter Cycle, Marnie, Iowa. Give them a call. Yahoo!